But one of the very first ones, and you'll have to just kind of listen carefully because the voice is gone. We will be practicing a new way to multiply. So this can help us like on the maths testing, on just a faster, easier way to multiply. And we are building our tool belt. Okay? So I am going to give you an example of one way to practice a 2-digit by 2-digit. So if you will turn to the back of this page. And we are going to multiply 23 times 44. So over to the side, we might write 23 times 44. Now, what does the 2 stand for in 23? What is the value of it? 10. So how much is that? 2 what? 20. Okay. And then 3 what? 3 ones. All right, on the bottom, 44. What is this? What's the value of this digit? 40. And what is the value of this digit? 4. 4 1. Good job. So what we're going to do on the inside is kind of like the lattice multiplication. How many of you have done the lattice multiplication? A couple of you? Okay. So we're just breaking it apart into place values. 23 is 20 plus 3. 4 is 40 plus 4. And on the top, we start with the larger number, and on the side, we start with the smaller. We're just going to multiply on the inside 20 times 4. So we're kind of just breaking it apart. So what is 4 times 2? And how many zeros do we have? 1. And what is 3 times 4? 12. And in this next one, we're going to say 20 times 40. 20 times 40. What is 4 times 2? 8. And how many zeros do we have? 2. And then on this one, we're going to multiply 3 times 40. What is 3 times 4?
120.
Okay, 12, but you bring down, John's right, you bring down the 0. Now over here, what is the largest product that we got?
8.
And then the next one, largest?
100.
And the next largest? 80, and the next largest? And then we add all of those amounts together. So if you'll just quickly do that. Alright, look what we get when we use the calculator. If we can get that in there, 23 times 44 is 1,001. 12. So, how could this help somebody? Like, what would be a reason this might be easier for somebody? Do you all know your multiplication facts? You do? Does anyone? I think it could help someone break it into smaller multiplication facts, or just understanding why we shift things over. Like when we get to this second row, we don't line it up, we shift everything to the what? So like here we said 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 2 is 8, 9, 4 times 3 is 12. Do I start here? No. So it's just teaching us kind of why this works, okay? So it's more conceptual about why we multiply the way we do. And did any of you learn it this way in school? And maybe 4th grade, did anyone learn it this way? A couple of you? All right, so someone give me a 2-digit number. 34 times 50 what? 2. All right, so what is the place value of the 3? 30. And the 4 is 4 what? 1. And then on this one, 2 what? 2 ones, and 5 is what? 50. 4 times 2, and what would I multiply here? 30 times 50, and what would I multiply here? 4 times 50. So I think the way it helps me is that all of a sudden now I have a lot of zeros, which are making the problem easier, and it also is kind of explaining to me place value as we multiply. But that's just not a 3, but that is a 30, okay? What is 3 times 2? And how many zeros? And what is 4 times 2? 8. And what is 3 times 5? No, just 3 times 5. And how many zeros? And 5 times 4? And how many zeros? 1. What is my largest number here? 1,500. And the next largest? 200. And the next largest? 60. And the last one is 8. Alright, so what do we get on this row? 8. What do we get on this row? 6. What do we get on this row? And I'm saying row, column. 7. And what about this column? 1. Now use your calculator, and what's 34 times 52? Let's hope we got it right. We did? Okay. On the last one, guys, I'm gonna have you make up a problem and show your work, and that's the one that I'll take up for a grade. And we'll walk around and kind of help you. If you get to make up your own problem, you can use the other two as an example. So everyone can make up the problem of their choice. Go ahead and put your name on it. If you need help, I'll come around and you can raise your hand and I'll come around and help you.
Oh, which one do we do now?
Are you doing mine?
Oh, which one do we do now? This one? The next one?
Yeah. Yeah, but you get to make up the problem. A 2-digit by a 2-digit. I think this is faster. I don't know, I like it. Does anyone else like it?
Yeah.